Hey guys, so today I did like a little review, kind of first impressions on this bad boy. Yeah, so I bought this Soft Glam palette when I was in Milan traveling. Obviously you guys would have seen my travel vlogs. So when I was in Milan, I went into Sephora and this caught my eye, so you know, obviously I had to buy it. I did save, like, you know, it was so hard for me not to use it for the whole, like, I've had this for like 2-3 weeks now, and I literally haven't touched it because I wanted to review it, like, first impressions on my channel. And I'm happy I did. But yeah, so if you guys want to see like what my thoughts and first impressions are, and also like kind of how to get this eyeshadow look, because obviously I use these eyeshadows, then keep on watching. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. Obviously I'm gonna do my eyes first, just in case there's fallout or anything like that. But this is what it looks like the packaging. It's like this. And this actually cost me, I think it was like 49 euros, so I'm guessing it's like £45, something like that. I'm not sure how much it is, but I'll leave it linked below. Like, you should be able to get it on Beauty Bay or Cult Beauty or something like that. But this is how it looks inside. So I've taken off the box, and this is what it looks like. Apparently all the Anastasia palettes look like this. They have like this velvety kind of feel to it. I don't know, I've never owned any, but it's really nice. Like, as you can see, it's like velvety and it's really pretty. And on the back is just like the ingredients and everything. But yeah, so this is what it looks like inside. I'm really excited. I'm scared because I know there's a brush in here, so let me just not drop it. Obviously there's like a little sleeve that comes inside, so I'll just put it over there. And this is what it looks like. So these are the colours inside. There's also a brush that comes in it, so I'll be using the brush that comes in it as well. But yes, this is what it looks like. I'm trying to use as many colours as possible. I also want to test out this brush that comes inside. Let's just see the brush. Ooh, it's very soft. Okay, so it's like a double-ended brush like this. One side is like a smoky, like smudger kind of brush, and then this one's like a normal blending crease brush. So yes, what I'm gonna do, oh, there's also like a little sticker on the mirror. I'm gonna just probably keep that on because I don't know. Oh, by the way, I've also done my eyebrows already. I just filled it in with some powder. But yes, I'm gonna get into it. I don't know what look I'm gonna do, but let's just roll with it. So I'm first gonna just put some concealer on my eyes as primer. So I'm just gonna take this NARS Radiant Creamer Concealer. I'm gonna use it as a base for my eyes. I'm gonna just set this with some translucent powder quickly. Okay, so for my first colour, I want a transition-y shade. So I think I'm actually going to take this shade Orange Soda. I'm actually going to try this brush as well. See, I'm going to just pick this shade up. Let's see if there's any fallout or anything, because that's been the controversy. It's a bit powdery, but it's not like too bad. The shade is really pigmented and it's really nice. Also, the brush is really soft, but I do prefer like a bigger fluffy brush for my crease, for my like transition shade. But this is nice as well. I'm not gonna lie, like these okay, I've only used one color, but it feels really like smooth and it blends out really nicely. Like sometimes you can get eyeshadows that are like kind of patchy and they like get stuck and they don't blend, but this one's really nice. At least this shade is. I haven't used the other ones, but it's so nice. And I actually like the shade itself as well. It's like a nice warm tone kind of transition. So I'm gonna just take that same side, by the way. And I'm think to deepen it up, I'm gonna take Burnt Orange. I'm gonna just like try and use as many shades as possible. This one's a bit more powdery, if you can tell when I'm dipping in, but it's not too bad. Well, a lot comes off on the brush, so I'm just going to tap it. I'm just going to pop this. Whoa, that is pigmented. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that in my crease to deepen it up a little bit. Oh my god, that is so much payoff. That is, wow. You really want to tap it off. Yeah, that is very pigmented. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, those colors blended really nicely together, so. Okay, I didn't expect it to be so pigmented, but I'm gonna say that word so much now, I can just tell. But it's so nice. That's what it's looking like so far. Okay, so to deepen it up further, I'm going to take this shade Sienna, and I think I'm going to take it on a smaller brush, so let me just find one. Oh wow, okay, let me just show you that again, because that has a lot of fallout. Can you see how powdery and how much that kicks up? Okay, I feel like you would probably go through this palette quite quickly, because you kind of would waste a lot of product from it being so powdery, so I don't know about that, but I think it's kind of worth I think it's worth it being more powdery, because at least you pick up more product and therefore it's more pigmented, and as I said, the formula is really nice and it blends out really nicely. I don't know, I feel like there's pros and cons. Anyway, I'm going to talk about it all at the end of the video, but I'm just like trying to give my opinion as I go along as well. But that is a really pretty shade. Really like how that's looking so far. I think I'm going to deep it up a tiny bit, because I kind of want to test this black shade, so I want to just take a teeny tiny bit. Mind you can go really wrong with black, but I just really want to test it out. So okay, so I'm just gonna take like a little smudger brush and just dip into the black that is pigmented as well. Okay, I feel like you need to work really light-handed with this, but I'm just gonna deepen out the edges just a little bit. That is really pigmented, wow, okay. Just gonna bring it here, and that's it. Okay, now I'm going back into that brush and just blending this out. I'm going to take a bit of Sienna again, just to mix it in with the black a little bit and blend it out a bit easier. Okay, so now that I've got both eyes blended, I'm going to dip into one of these. By the way, look what happens when you... I mean, I keep blowing off the fallout, maybe I shouldn't have. But anyway, I'm going to take one of these transition. I'm going to take one of these shimmery shades. I don't know which one I want to use, but like sultry is kind of calling my name. Are we gonna go for a dark look? I think I'm gonna do sultry here and then bronze. That's difficult. I think I'm gonna do sultry like more on the outside, and then take a bit of rose pink and put it more in the inner corners. I'm actually gonna take this more smudgy end of the brush just to see how it works with the brush. But I do usually use shimmer shades with my finger, or like a really flat brush, but I want to do this. I'm going to do it without wetting it first, just to see what the pigmentation's like. So it's picked up, whoa, okay, that's picked up a lot of product. Let's see how it is dry. Okay, I'm sorry, what? Okay, that's really pretty, but I think I'm going to wet the brush. Okay. Oh yeah, that definitely amped it up. Not gonna lie, there's a bit of fallout with this one. The rest I had no fallout, but with this shade I definitely am experiencing some fallout. Okay, so I've left this part blank and I'm gonna use rose pink for it, but I think for rose pink it looks like a different texture. So I think I'm gonna just take my finger for rose pink. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's pretty. So I'm just gonna pop this in the inner portion. Oh, that is so pretty. Of my eye, and just kind of blend the two colors together. You guys, this is so soft. Like the shadow is literally, it feels like butter. That's literally crazy. Okay, because I just went ahead and cleaned up the fallout. I will say that the shimmery shades definitely have fallout, so I would definitely, I mean, thing is, I always recommend doing your eyes before your face anyway, just because you never know, like shadows can always have fallout. which I don't mind if they're more pigmented. If it makes them more easy to blend, I don't care about the fallout because I prefer doing my face that way anyway. But the matte shades actually I felt like didn't have any fallout, especially the black shade. Like I was expecting there to be black all half down my face, which usually is the case, but no, it's fine. I'm going to clean up the edge, make it a bit sharper. So I'm going to just quickly do my face makeup. I'm going to just speed through this part just because I want this video to be focused on this actual palette. So yes, let me just quickly do that. Let me just sit back. Okay guys, so I finished. I also just popped a bit of this Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade Babylat on my lips. I mean, it's not like the best match, but I really can't be asked. So yes, I think like a red lipstick would have, nah, because I've got pink on my eyes. Okay, so that's the finished look. Okay, so for like final thoughts, kind of first impressions kind of thing, I think I really love this. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the formula of the eyeshadows. The only thing I will say is I don't like that they're a bit powdery in the pan, so there is a bit of like fallout in the pan, but there isn't any on the face, which is weird. Like I don't, but yeah. So like when you apply the eyeshadows on your eyes, they like apply so nicely. They're smooth. Sorry, they're smooth, they're pigmented, like they're not patchy or anything like that. There's no fallout with the matte shades. The shimmer shades, there's a bit of fallout, but I personally don't care about fallout. Like I'll just wipe it away because as I said, I always do my eyes before my face. But I do really like this palette. I also love how it looks, and I like that it comes with a brush, and I think the brush is really nice quality as well. So I kind of think you're really getting your money's worth because you get what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, you get 14 shades for about £45. I'm not complaining. I think that's really good. That's like what, I can't do maths quick enough, but it's like £3 a shade or something like that. £3 an eyeshadow, which I mean is kind of cheap. Each eyeshadow does weigh, let's see, apparently it says 0.02 ounces each. Like the pan itself isn't that big, but it's not that small either. Let me just show you a normal size. This is an average size eyeshadow pan, and this is the one here. It is a bit smaller, but I mean it is like square, so it's like a different shape. But no, I really do like this. Let me sit back a little bit. Yeah, I really do like this though. I think it's worth the money. Now you could get like cheaper palettes, obviously. Like there's really good cheap affordable brands like Makeup Geek do really nice affordable eyeshadow. Like brands like Colourpop has like amazing eyeshadow palettes for like £16 or whatever. Like, so it is a lot more affordable. But if you're curious about it and you want to try it, I'd say definitely go for it, because I'm happy I purchased it and I actually really like it. And I like the colour layout as well, the colour selection. I think there's a lot you can do with this palette. And obviously Soft Glam looks with it, which is essentially what they're going for, obviously, with this name Soft Glam. I do like the different tones. Like they do have cool tones, but they also have warm tones. I love that they have a black and a brown bone colour. I think that's essential for every palette. Like I think you always need a black to deepen things up if you want to use it as a liner or whatever. Obviously they have really good option of transition shades, and yeah, they also have a good amount of shimmers, like whatever kind of shimmer you're depends on. I haven't swatched them all. I'm going to swatch the shimmers that I haven't used. So I'm swatching Glistening, Fairy and Bronze. But yeah, so those are those. I will be playing with this palette a bit more on my channel, just to like test all the other eyeshadows, and I'm really curious about it. But from the eyeshadows that I did use today, because I did try and use quite a lot, I really like it. I mean, based on first impressions. Yeah, it's blended out really nicely. It was really easy to use, really pigmented. So yeah, I personally recommend you guys buying it. But again, it is kind of pricey, so it's up to you really. But I really like it, so I'm happy that I bought it. And I think it's a stunning eyeshadow palette. And yeah, so that was a long review kind of thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this like little review thing I did on this palette. Like, as soon as I walked into Sephora, I was like, let me treat myself to something. And I was looking at all the different eyeshadow palettes, and I didn't want to spend too much, but I thought this one was the best, just because I don't actually own anything, any eyeshadows from Anastasia. So I'm really happy I bought it, and I really like the quality of them. I'm unfortunately probably going to be buying more just because I love it so much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, like this video if you like it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.